What's up, guys? This is your boy James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you on this Sunday. Happy Easter to the most amazing family on planet Earth, EARF. I see my man Crypto OGs in the house. We got Silver Days, XRP, Operation Shutdown. Now, I know there's a lot of people right now, guys, that are out with their family. I didn't advertise this until the last minute, so we'll probably get more people tuning in on the replay than anything else, but I want to make sure I get on. It's actually been a couple days since I've been on my normal stream. You guys saw me yesterday. I was hanging out with Six8Jay. We had an incredible show, a very long show, but it was had a lot of fun hanging out with CK. We're going to be doing that every Saturday leading up to the event. Might actually extend it past that. We'll see how everything works out, but definitely had a great show. And then I decided this morning, still going through, I kind of figured out what's going on with my like my shoulder or up in that muscle. I think I pulled something trying to lift weights. And me and my wife, after talking about it and trying to backtrack when the pain started, I think I was in there trying to lift too heavy, trying to get my little, get in shape like Crypto OG and pull something. I think that's where the damage was caused. So, I mean, it's excruciating. It's still there. I'm still hitting Advil all throughout the day to try to get rid of pain. But I think it's just one of the things I got to kind of let happen or nature's take its course. So, hopefully it will get better, but it doesn't stop me from coming live. That's one of the reasons, like, for the last over a week, I've been kind of like missing days, being late because the pain has just been crazy. But yeah, happy Easter. We're really, really excited. We're going to have a great show today. A lot of great information. I'm going to go hang out with the wife. We have Easter plans. Obviously, all of our kids are older. They're grown up. We don't have little ones in the house, just me, my wife, and our dog. Dog, plural, well, not plural, dog. We had 3 of them. One's back in California. The other one, Kobe, rest in peace, passed away. So now we just got Prince. But we got some plans. We're going to get out and have some fun today. We got some tickets. The wife got some tickets to some kind of event out here. So I'm going to do my stream and then boom, we're out of here. But I want to make sure I give some love to the family and let you guys realize that you are family, which is why I want to hang out with you guys on Easter, if not just for a moment. But let's get right into it, guys. We've got Crypto OG, Silver Days, XRP, Operation Shutdown. Happy Easter, my brother. Much love to you, Silver Days. We got, let's see, smash the like, hit that subscribe button, guys. Appreciate you guys in a major way. If you don't know what you're talking about, that's my man, Silver Days, letting you guys know. Go over to our Crypto for Life page, one of the most amazing pages on planet Earth. Guys, we're different. We're different. Ain't nobody like us. That's all right, huh? We're unique. We're Chicago. We're Crypto for Life. We got the greatest family on planet Earth, if you didn't know. Chiropractic. Yeah, I had the same neck jam. I think I pulled something, but I'm gonna probably do that. I told my wife I'm probably going to hire some kind of mobile chiropractor, massage, therapist, something to come through and try to help out. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do something like that because we've been trying everything under the book except for that part. One of my friends was even talking to me about what do you call it? Oxygen or ozone shot or some weird thing like that to take the pain away. But I'm trying to explore a couple of things right now because, I don't like needles. But I guess they kind of give you the funny gas and then go right in there and all the pain is gone. So I might have to do that just for how bad it's bothering me. And if I have to, coming up to this movie, I can't be done with this, going to a movie. I'm not going to be sitting there with a pain in my neck or popping pills on the set. So, oh, God, we'll see how that plays out. But wait a minute. They'd be telling Ryan Lamar, the director, I think your executive producer, one of your biggest investors, got a pill problem. I've been there popping pills. Oh my goodness, let me stop. But no, I'm joking. Big Bro 10's in the house. Happy Easter, my friend. Appreciate you. Thanks so much, Silver Days, for the advice. Big Bro 10 in the house. Good to see you, sis. We got Brother Broski. Happy Easter, fam. He has risen. You're damn straight. That's why we're all here, by the goodness of his grace. Facts. Mike Mann's in the house. What's up, family? Good to see you. Mike Mann's in the house. Hey, 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 hey. I might have a little something for you after the show, right towards the end. All right, guys, let's go right into it. Market cap, not a whole lot to talk about, guys. We're at 2.67 trillion. Bitcoin right now, 84,000 some change. We're not going to get too much into this. Ethereum still under $1,600. XRP still flirting with that 208, the 210 mark. 207 somewhere in there right now at 208. We got BNB just under $600. Solana right around that 137 price range. We got TRX and the rest of the coins just really not doing a whole lot. We're not going to spend too much time on the market because it's been dry, stale, and if nothing else, boring. Let's move on because we got a lot to talk about. How about that? We got a lot to talk about. And shouts out to you guys that's helped us get up to 13.5 thousand followers. It's cool to see this number go up each and every day. Well, not every day, but I was just at 13.3, 13.4, 13.5. That's pretty cool that people are following us. And if you guys get a chance, I put out a new flyer. I'll talk about that in just a second. I've been having a lot of people contact me, and the problem is I can't get everybody in the flyer, but I put one of our sisters on the flyer today. because she's been advertising. So I'm expecting a lot of people to get out there. Crypto Easter live with your boy Six8Jay. That's what we're doing today. So to all you guys, before we even get started, let me just say how much I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. We've been, for those of you guys who don't know, my name is James, aka Six8Jay. If you're catching this for the first time, I've been in crypto since 2017, documenting my journey and the evolution of money. It's been life-changing for me and my wife. We've been traveling all over because of crypto and what we've been able to do. And we started the show about 2 years and 5 months or so, something like that, 2 years, 5 months ago, which is called Crypto for Life. We also have Six8Jay Coin, which we've got movies and other things that we're going to be doing with the family. And I have to tell you guys, I'm super, super excited about the conversation I had with Crypto Tails. Tails, can I talk about it, Tails? Tails, coming to Vegas, baby. So I hooked my boy Tails up. Got him and Six8Jay hooked up with some hotels. I've already made all those plans for them, and Tails is going to be a performer, so I got to make sure I take care of Tails, take care of CK. And then Tails got himself a slingshot. Did you get it, Tails? I said it live, but did you get it? Tails got a cold one too, if I'm not mistaken. You ready to pick it up, Tails, with the roof on it? Huh? I rented that one before. As a matter of fact, I rented that one for my son-in-law who plays for the Bears. I rented him and his brother. I think the one that I got them had the roof on it, if I'm not mistaken. It was an automatic. Did you get it, Tails? I gotta wait to see if Tails. But shouts out to Crypto Tails for the super chat. And so on behalf of myself, on behalf of Crypto Tails guys, and all of you guys that are out there right now, Six8Jay Coin family, Crypto for Life family, the greatest family on planet Earth. This is a little Crypto Tails on this amazing. Did I not cue this up? Wait, this is my Tails songs? Yeah, it is. I didn't cue it up, guys. So here goes my Crypto Tails songs for you guys on Easter. Tails song for you guys on Easter. Here we go. This is for you. Happy Easter.
This one, does it like it is. Got them switching gears, a Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags, I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, banks ain't letting money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon'
go Tails, coming out here with the slingshot.
I'll be better off when you selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I'm buying when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikToks on my new wristwatch, hit the Vegas crypto meetup. Hello, nice to meet ya. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man. The next night a moon party, so you know we had to take flight. So many years and it's still no cheers. The fear selling and I'm still all in.
You know what I just realized, guys? My damn mic is acting up again, isn't it? Nobody told me that. How come nobody told me? I just looked at my display. I just looked at my display and saw that my mic was off. It's not. Okay, default. Yeah, you guys didn't tell me my mic was weird. Here we go. How about that, guys? Is that better? See, you guys are such a cool family. Nobody even took the time to say, Six8Jay, your mic sucks. God, I just realized right now when I looked, I said, wait a minute. I can't sound all that great. Do I sound better now, guys? Do I sound better now? Dave had to help me get my channel back on, but I know how to get my mic right now. Did that sound better? Okay, how about now, Anthony Wanner? Did it come back high again? My apologies, guys. So y'all let me go all this time with a low mic. Audio better now. Okay, thank you. I didn't even realize it was that damn low. Better. Okay. Yeah. Y'all got to let me know, man. When you guys see my mic jacked up, don't be scared to tell me because that actually helps me out in a big, big way. So if I come on as soon, because I hate to waste like any time. But what happened is I looked down and I saw my mic like there's a little meter thing that moves, like it kind of goes in and out like green or whatever. And it was way down. I was like, wait a minute. And then that's why I was trying to talk loud to see how it sounds like $1 million. Thank you, Silver Days XRP. Hey, we all family, man. We got to watch each other's back. I'm ready. We are their player yet. So Tails, did you get it? Where Tails at? Tails, did you get the slingshot? I'm waiting for Tails' confirmation. I think Tails got that slingshot. Where you at, Tails? We're gonna be rolling around. We got a lot of big plans. But you guys don't know, you guys got to go catch the Ck8Jay and Six8Jay show yesterday when we talked about, it was pretty much all Vegas, just having fun, talking. It was just cool, man. I was like, damn, we've been here for 2 hours just talking. It was fun, man. It was fun. Okay, here we go. Nothing will change until you do. That's a fact. We got a lot to talk about, guys. Trump is going hard on Easter. Holy shikaka. What did he say? This is the best post Donald Trump has ever done. Hang this up in the Oval Office. And I kind of read through it. I was laughing, but here we go. He says, happy Easter to all, including the radical left lunatics who are fighting and scheming so hard to bring murderers, drug lords, dangerous prisoners, the mentally insane and well-known MS-13 gang members and wife beaters back to our country. Damn. How do you say Easter and say that? Trump is a straight boss, man. I swear. Okay, let me keep it going, man. Happy Easter also to the weak and ineffective judges and law enforcement officials who are allowing this sinister act on our nation to continue. An act so violent that it will never be forgotten. Sleepy Joe Biden. Did he give Joe Biden a happy Easter as well? That's funny. Purposefully allowed millions of criminals to enter our country totally unvetted and unchecked through an open borders policy that will go down in history as a single most clamtitious act ever perpetrated upon America. He was by far the worst, our worst capitalized and most incompetent president, a man who had absolutely no idea what he was doing. But to him and to the person that ran and manipulated the auto pen, perhaps our real president, oh God, and to all of the people who cheated in the 2020 presidential election in order to get this highly destructive moron elected, I wish you, with great love, sincerity, and affection, a very happy Easter. Man, if that's not, oh my God, bro. If that Operation Shutdown, oh my God, this dude is crazy funny. That's a boss move, man. He is him. What can you say? When you got a president who can come out like that? And by the way, I wish you, with great love, sincerity, and affection. And affection? Oh, damn Trump. Man, isn't that something like Kendrick Lamar said? Beat your head with the Bible when God watching. That's like, oh, this is funny. We got more to come. I can't stay on that one. Okay, what goes on in the inside always reflects the picture of the outside. Always facts. That's a fact. XRP BTC news. XRP BTC resemble a compressed spring poised for a significant move as key volatility indicator mirrors 2024. Now, if you open this up, guys, it's a really good read on some things that they're saying that could change the direction of where crypto is going. It says a standard deviation based indicator points to renewed volatility explosion in the XRP and BTC with both of those. So you guys want more information on this, guys, make sure you guys read it. I don't have enough time. We got a lot to cover. Remember, I've been posting for days and only went live with Six8Jay yesterday after missing like the day before. And I did a stream and missed the day. So I got a lot of content I'm going to go over. But we're going to be skipping through. I'm not going to make it too long because it's Easter. So we'll keep this thing under an hour. Don't let society limit you. Don't be imprisoned by your thoughts. Reclaim your mind and create the life that you desire. Facts. Man, I couldn't say any more better than that. Good morning. Have a Coke and the XRP style, baby. XRP Coke. Good morning, crypto. Shouts out to Abs. He goes, would you buy this can, man? I'll buy like a whole bunch of them and put them up as to remind me just how bullish I am. Let me stop. Further validates there's no real justice. This is the Ashley Prosper talking about this post right here. And I'm not going to go through all this, but this is, this is where I get a little confused right here. You would think that Trump has done some research and know what's going on with Jay Clayton here, but it says Jay Clayton will serve as an interim United States attorney for Southern District of New York. During my first term, he blah, 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 blah. And they're just like, man, this is how you know ain't no real damn justice in this. Yeah, Jay Clayton, out of all people, that's the last damn name we want to hear. Jay Clayton? Man, Jay Clayton kiss all of our assets. Let me stop. Right here, what is this right here? It says XRP, XLM, XTC, Algo, and IOTA. The future. The future of finance right there. There you go. I like how the sounds send it. This is Barry C getting super bullish XRP to $10 to $20 in altcoin season when that comes up. And that's not just Barry C. A lot of people from BitBoy, many others that have been doing some TA said that that's very possible, that $10 to $20 range, which will definitely put it far beyond that number 2 spot above Ethereum. And then the actual utility run, when we start seeing all these partnerships and everything that we see with these, $1.2 billion acquisitions and everything else that Ripple XRP has in place, that could definitely get it up towards that, okay, around that $100. It's doable. Altcoin season, it's not that any of these prices are undoable, even $1,000. It's just all a matter of time. Things have to be in place. I think we have to have regulations definitely in place before all that stuff starts happening on that level. Oh, damn. Tails say he got the slingshot. Oh, my goodness. Guys, we're going to be, and that's the thing, guys, we're going to be rolling. So, like, I got my personally, the one that we own. I rented another one so that people can take rides. It's not specifically for anyone. But so we'll have people that'll be, if there's couples, whatever, we'll have people just taking turns, driving around, and then we'll come back. We'll probably have like time slots or something, like maybe every, 30 minutes or so. It's that way because we got a lot of people, man, in the family. So we'll do slingshot rides or something like that. We'll figure it all out. I haven't got to that part yet, but we got one that we got for people to use. Obviously, CKJ can use it on certain times as well, but it will be open for everybody. And then me and my wife will be in ours, of course. But it's going to be fun, guys. We got a lot of stuff going on. And what we're doing is, Tells is like the second or third person that I've got, that I know that's rented their own slingshot. And so the goal is for us to all be in like one big old group, just going through XRP style up and down the Vegas Strip. Man, it's going to be so much fun. I'm so stinking excited. I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. Altcoin season is coming. Alts hit gold. And by the way, if you guys don't know this, I told Tells to go over to Toro. It's Toro. Well, you can go to Toro.com, download the app on the App Store, or if you have Google Play. And I think Tells said, happy Easter, my beautiful queen. Shouts out to Jeanette, my sexy lady. Tells went on to Turo.com, and if you go to Turo, he was able to find slingshots. I think he said for like $30-something a day. Depends on how long you rent it. It's like $30-something to $40-something a day. But he got one that has the roof and everything on it. So it's pretty dope. So if you guys are coming into town, maybe look into that for, $30, $40 a day. That's pretty cool to get your own slingshot and just, they got amazing deals. See, I put Tells in a Turo. Tells learned something. He said, what? He said, man, I can get all kinds of stuff out here in where he lives at in LA. He's like, man, shoot, they got all kinds of deals on Turo. Turo is it. If you ever want to, if you go, especially like when you go to town, and you don't want to rent oh my God, talking about rentals. Oh my God, dude, me and my wife had a horrible, like, you ever, I don't want to get too far off topic, but I'll throw this out there after I'm done. But Toro's a great option for when you go out of town and you don't want to rent cars from like a rental car place. Sometimes they got really boring looking cars. They don't really have nice cars or whatever. Sometimes they do, right? But for the same price you can get a rental car for, you can go on Toro and get a car for I need to have Toro like give me a sponsorship promoting their app. But you can find all kinds of stuff, like from slingshots to a Hummer to whatever else. Yeah. Oh, way better than a car rental, Tails. So you can get anything. You can get a truck. You can get a convertible. You can get whatever you want for a fraction of the price. So it's Turo. Right there. Turo. Tails just put it in the description. So happy Easter to my sister Erica, Paul, Elias, and Lash. Shouts out to the Garcia family. Love you guys on this amazing blessed day. People understand Easter's for the kids, but the whole the whole meaning of it is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So shouts out to all those who believe. Okay, but with that being said, rental car places, man, they could be. Yeah, some of them are cool, but when you start getting to those ones where they try to show you cheap rates, trust me, they're cheap for a reason. And I've learned that here not too long ago. Okay, altcoin season incoming. Altcoins hit Golden Cross for the first time since 2021. Last time it caused the biggest altcoin season ever. It's your last chance to turn $100 into $10,000. Here's when altcoin season starts, and the list of 5 gems. Now, they're saying right up in here, we could be getting ready to enter into an altcoin season, guys. You guys can see as this thing has done in the past. Whenever you see this cross right here, boom, right there, and you can see altcoins explode. We're seeing it right here again, and so the chances are altcoin season is about to erupt. So pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Put yourself in the right position. Not financial advice, and I didn't even say this. I'm just reading you guys what this gentleman right here put. And man, I can feel it. Like, that's why you guys see me shimmying around like this. If you see me shimmying around, it's not because the coffee is that strong or because I got anything in the coffee. It's because my butt is in pain. This whole shoulder thing is kicking my butt for sure. I think I pulled something really, really bad or tore something in my shoulder. I think that's what happened. I don't think it's like a rotator cuff or something, but it's right underneath that shoulder blade up to my neck. It's super painful. Okay, the richest person is the one who controls their time. That's a fact. Guys, I'm a big fan of Jim Rohn's. When I was coming up speaking to somebody I listened to a lot, it was about a 3-minute video talking about success. I love how my man talks. I just love his mindset and ideology. If you guys get a chance to go listen to Jim Rohn, he's absolutely insane. I'll see if I can play just a little bit of this real quick.
I have a very interesting subject. I call it 5 simple steps to go from average to fortune. Let me give you this simple little talk. How to go from average to fortune. There's 5 simple steps. You might like to make a note of them. Here's the first one. Get serious.
Get serious.
That's number 1.
Yep.
I don't know any substitute for that. You've really got to get serious. You don't have to be grim, but you must be serious.
I like that. If you guys get a chance, I'm not going to waste too much time because I promise you guys will be another hour, but get a chance to go check out this video by Jim Rohn. 5 steps to steps from going average to fortune. So make sure you guys go check that out. Absolutely Beyond Broke. No, Jake Claver, always with the amazing information. Says alternative investments are powerful. Private equity, real estate, hedge funds, venture capital. These aren't just for the elite anymore. When traditional markets crumble, these uncorrelated assets can still thrive. So make sure you guys check out Jake Claver. If you guys want any information on him and Beyond Broke, make sure you guys go click and connect with my brother. Okay, the mysterious origins of XRP. This is a pretty interesting read as it was came out here. It says, I was searching for XRP origin and why Arthur Brittle vanished. Here's Arthur Brittle's code that created the 100 billion XRP, then called XNS on June 2nd, 2012, the birth date of XRP. Really interesting a little breakdown here. It says XRP seems very mysterious to me. Its origin was to replace the outdated SWIFT system. So if you guys want more information on that, make sure you guys go check out this post by, how you say it, Exafi or Exaf, something like that. Okay, here we go. Let's stop letting idiots get to you. And I think I was talking to myself because stop letting idiots get to you, because I get a lot of people, man, that they'll go on my post. Let me turn this fan on, guys. Sorry. They'll go on my post and they'll start making dumb comments, and I'll sit up there and get myself a little frustrated, like, damn it. But I just learned to delete and just kind of laugh at it. A lot of idiotic people. Very focused and serious. There you go, Anthony Wayne. Shouts out to Anthony Wayne. We were having a conversation. Shouts out to Anthony. Shouts out to World Be Free. And for those of you guys who don't know, World Be Free is part of our ambassador team for Chicago. She's also someone who's going to be at the XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2025. Really excited for World Be Free and all those who will be attending. Very heartfelt Easter from Trump. This is a little bit different. After reading that one message, man, I was cracking up. This person here says, I'm in tears. Trump Easter message, so beautiful. This is exactly what a leader looks like. Now, that first message up there about Happy Easter and putting everybody in their place, I thought was kind of funny, but this one's actually a lot more gracious for sure.
On Easter Sunday, we celebrate his glorious resurrection and proclaim, as Christians have done for nearly 2,000 years, he is risen. Through the pain and sacrifice of Jesus on the cross, we saw God's boundless love and devotion to all humanity.
Amen. Happy Easter.
And in that moment of his resurrection, history was forever changed with the promise of everlasting life.
That's right.
As we approach this joyous Easter Sunday, I want to wish Christians everywhere a happy and beautiful and blessed holiday. America is a nation of believers. We need God. We want God. And with his help, we will make our nation stronger, safer, greater, and more prosperous, and much more united than ever before. Thank you to everyone, and have a really happy Easter. On Easter,
shouts out and happy Easter from President Trump. POTUS. You gotta love it. I like the Michael Jordan moonwalk. I said like the Michael Jordan moonwalk. It says, incredible how fast the Trump administration has moved on nearly every plan. Never seen anything like it. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, man. gotta make this, at the end of the day, it's about making America great again. Top trending assets on Uphold, guys. Guess what they are? XRP. And guess what? Hey, here's one that might shock you. We knew XTC. We knew Bitcoin could be there. We knew HBAR, but Zabek, 94.15%. I don't think this was like today, because I think Zabek's kind of down, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't really looked at any of those assets like that, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe, let's see, was it? Oh, okay, this is Omni. This is my man. So that's down a little bit. This is, shouts out to, wait a minute, this is not what I was looking for. Was it Zabek? Okay. I think that was, yeah, it went down some. It was actually a bit higher yesterday, so it kind of went down. It was up above, got to like 106 or something like that. Good Lord. Yesterday, like 001, whatever. And now it's down a little bit. So, yeah, that one's, I'm only bringing it up because of this right here. That's kind of one of the top moving assets at that time. But like, was it OCN and some other ones are doing very, very well as well. So shouts out to all those with the 10%ers. Remember you were born for greatness. That's a fact. Chevamofo says, Happy Easter, Crypto for Life, and to all the chat, XRP, to all the family. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for being here in a major way. Appreciate you. Thank you to Tails. Guys, I'm telling you, get those slingshots. It's going to be amazing. Remember, you were, okay, I already did that one. And yeah, Happy Easter, Crypto for Life and Chicago Coin family from yours truly. Definitely appreciate and love you guys. Be proud of you. You've come far. That's a fact. Got my vote, and I would put XRP at number 2. It would definitely put XRP at number 2 if this happens. And based off of what we saw earlier, which is right here, it looks like we could be in position for a massive, massive altcoin rally. So we'll see how it plays out. Remember, a lot of those tariffs, a lot of the decisions that are being made from the head on down could definitely affect all of that for sure. Every single time you level up, your old life will try to call you back. Don't answer. Every time. Have you ever felt like that? Every time you've leveled up like, oh my God, everything's on change. Your old life, like you get that call, bring, hey, let's go get a 40, my dog. Let me stop. That's like way back in the day. But yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. So every time you level up, there's always seems like, I like to put it like this. Here's another way of doing it. Every time it seems like there's a blessing, if you guys are into spirituality, whatever, it always seems like the devil's trying to knock you 5-6 steps back. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Right. Every time something amazing happens in your life, the devil tries to put in, and I'm not trying to, we got Sunday today, 6-8. No, I don't do that because I know people are very weird about religion. I used to be like that about politics, but I was just like, who gives a damn? It's my show. But at the end of the day, that's a fact. Every time every single time something amazing happens in your life, it always seems like something tries to push you 4 or 5 steps back. Don't answer the call. Stay focused on moving forward. Exactly. XRP, that part. This is Brett says, this is why XRP can't be cheap. 10,000 is imminent. How do we know? David Schwartz. What the hell you mean? How do we know? David Schwartz back in 2017 said it can't be dirt cheap. That doesn't make any sense. If XRP costs $1, they need 1 million XRP, which would cost $1 million. We don't want that. If XRP costs $1 million, they don't need 1 XRP, which would again cost $1 million for 1 XRP. $1 million? Oh my God. He went on down to talk about some more stuff, but I'm telling you guys right now, it can't be cheap. Except that higher prices makes payments cheaper. Higher prices makes payments cheaper. So the good thing about it is that adoption comes in, that institutional adoption starts adopting what XRP was created for, that utility. As more people are grabbing, you're like, oh my God, everybody's grabbing it. No, baby, we're excited about that because the more they grab it, the higher the prices, the cheaper it becomes. And at the end of the day, you just got to know what the hell you hold. That's for sure. All right, stop trying to prove your worth to those who can never see it. That's something I never do. I'm me. I'm just, my wife, that's one thing I think my wife, loves about me is this, I'm me. I don't try to be somebody else. I've never tried to pretend somebody else. Who you get today is who she got 16 years ago. Same dude. Ain't gonna change. Damn it. It is what it is. And, but I'm happy and comfortable who I am, and so should you. But don't stop trying to prove yourself or your worth to those who can never and will never see it. Facts. Shouts out, guys. Here's a new, I've actually posted this a couple times, but we added Brooke, my sister Brooke, to the flyer. She's actually going to be on the panel. Now, there's a lot of people coming that won't be on the panel, and there's a lot of people that are coming that can't get on the flyer, right? Because I'm not sure if they're going to be on the panel. So I don't know who's going to, I know who the speakers are based off of the people who've asked to speak. So right now, the lineup is Mickle, Linda P. Jones, Zach Rector, CKJ, Molly Elmore, Jay Claver, Ray Fuentes, 6-8Jay, Armando Panjoya, Brooke, and Rob Cunningham. And we've got special guest that says, Jay, and I got all the DMs right here in my messages, guys. I can show you guys all my messages. People who said, I'm going to try to make it. I'm pretty much sure I'm going to make it. There's all these different people that are saying that. We've got John Deaton, Eleanor Terrett, Paul Barron, Metal Lawman. I mean, and the list just goes on and on and on and on. So I'm really, really excited about our lineup. It's going to be started. And I believe now we're under 50 tickets. We're like 40 something tickets, guys. 40 something tickets with 30 days left to go. I think we got 41 days. We got 42 days or 41 days until the event. Now, here's what people have to remember is that at that event, you're going to have a lot of people trying to walk over from XRP Las Vegas. Or maybe they're already in town for the Bitcoin event. So, we might as well just hang out for XRP Las Vegas. Oh, wait a minute. This is crazy. So we're going to have a lot. This thing is going to be absolutely insane. And I've got people reaching out left and right, ordering tickets. I got some pretty big names, but I'm not going to say who they are. They want to just kind of pop up. They said, if you don't mind not announcing me. I said, okay, no problem at all. So I got some pretty big people who've contacted me and said, Jay, how do I buy the tickets? And I sent them the information. If you don't mind, just not, because they probably watch the show and see that I'm advertising names. So the names that I have said didn't say that obviously don't mind, but there's some names like I'm pretty sure we're gonna be popping up. And so guys, we got some big names coming through. I'm so stinking excited. Okay, Ripple's first commercial video in 2014. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it says throwback to Ripple's first commercial video in 2014. This will make you go wow. Let's check it out. See if it makes you go wow.
The world makes 500 billion electronic payments every year that take 36 trillion hours to process and cost people tens of billions in fees. Money uses old, inefficient technologies that are slow and expensive and run on disconnected networks. The internet has made the world a flatter, more connected place, but payments have not kept up. It's time for money to evolve. Introducing Ripple, a new global payment network that does for money what the internet did for information. With Ripple, payments are as easy as email. You can send currency of any kind to anyone in the world in seconds for next to nothing. It creates new businesses, helps existing businesses grow, supports powerful applications, gives people control of their money, and makes the global economy accessible to billions of people without access to banks and financial institutions. The future of money is going to be a smarter, faster, more efficient and prosperous place for everyone. Come join the growing Ripple community and help build the network that will transform the way the world does business.
Woo! Sounds look like they got a little bit of that Swiftism in them. Swiftism. Let me stop. Did I just make that up? I think so. But shouts out to all those that are coming. Shouts out to Bullish Bird. Crypto Tail says, I'm listening and grilling. What you over there barbecuing? Tells you one of those guys that can barbecue like that? And shouts out to World Be Free. By the way, World Be Free will also be in attendance, as a lot of other people. I just don't know who's going to be speaking or not, but I know World Be Free, representing BTHO, maybe Simon will be there, World Be Free's husband, and many others are going to be there. I've got so many people coming. I just don't think everybody's going to be speaking. And we've actually got to I got to figure that out because right now we're talking, how many chairs is that? Good Lord. I didn't even think about that. Like I got so many, how many chairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chairs. That's going to be a lot of people talking. I got to figure that out. Oh gosh. If you guys get a chance, make sure you guys go check out our a coin. We got a lot of stuff right now waiting for my dates to fly out to start filming. I'm really excited as everything is in the works right now. They're out there. They're getting ready to do this. But I just got to figure out what's my part because I don't know if you guys know this. Chicago coin was created by myself and my partner, Mike O. If you guys want to know where you guys can go get the coin, it's right here. Guys, we got a lot of big plans for this. It's not a quick thing, and we're here today, gone tomorrow, and somebody's going out a bit. Like this was created by people who are financially stable. We didn't ask for no money. We didn't do no fundraising. The people, the team behind this have millions of dollars. So I say that not to try to impress you, but impress the point. We're not in no rush. This is about what we're doing, not what we're promising, what we've been doing. I've been doing movies. This is my 4th movie. This is Ryan Lamar's 6th movie. Ryan is 1,000% on board with Chicago. I'm talking about 1,000%. And so we're going to utilize Chicago for other upcoming films and things like that. But we wanted to make sure that we gave the community a taste because we were already talking about this movie before Chicago was even invented. Me and Michael had already become executive producers and all that stuff. I just brought Chicago into the mix. And when we created Chicago coin, it was like Mike said, he said, what did he call it? A coin, a meme coin for the sophisticated investor. And so the things that we're going to be doing, the community will be a part of so many things. I got a movie that I wrote myself. So there's a lot more we're going to be doing. We just want to try to get this first movie under our belt not I want to say under Chicago because that'd be kind of hard. It was already in place, but to get Chicago because Chicago is like it's I want to say the catalyst, but for what we're tending to do in the future with movies and with shows and other things like that. So, and that will give the community the ability to be a part of it, to be on set, to be involved. I don't know who's an actor, who's not, to get behind the scenes, who want to work. And then also, if by doing some of the things with Chicago, let's say we invest and do those type of things, then members that are a part of that, especially like our ambassadors, will be able to earn let's just say benefit is a better word than earn, benefit from that in a way of being given something back. And so, and not that anyone's put anything in, it's just totally something that we're doing, a part of our community, a part of the ambassadors and people that are in place that help promote and talk about it, which I got so many loyal people that are here. So I'm really, really excited about that. And then Chicago was the movie that we're coming. I can't legally talk about it because I can't disclose the name yet, but Chicago will be written into the script twice, and me and Mike O, who are the founders of Chicago, will be in a cameo for the movie. So that part starts giving the validation. Like right now, it's a bunch of talk, and that's one thing that I never liked about memes or any type of crypto. Just talk, and don't do nothing. So for me, this is going to be that first step in saying, wait a minute, look, we did it. You can go in the movie theaters and see it. You can go to these streaming platforms and see it. And so when we get there, it gives what we're doing and the coin more validation. You start seeing these rappers and all these people come in and be involved. And then the next project, that we're doing, everyone has the opportunity to be involved in all this type of thing. So really, really excited about it. You guys get a chance to check it out. Make sure you guys go check it out. You'll see Melissa, part of our team. Keita, haven't talked to Keita in a minute, but World Be Free. Liz, who's one of our biggest supporters. Dave, who helped me get my show back on point this morning. We got Josh, Crypto G, who's in the chat. Iron Man, you'll see him. Navigator's up out of the country right now. Optimistic Prime, our sister, my beautiful queen, and Jeanette. Ryan Lamar, director, Don Benjamin. Chris Shadu, Ray for Austin, and then me and my partner Mike. So we're really excited about what we have in place. Also, you get a chance to go over to @Chicago on X, and if you guys want to check out the merchandise, not only is it here where you can actually click merch, but if you click merch, it'll take you in and show you all these incredible shirts and things like that. If you want to be supportive for what we're doing, it's right here again, Chicago, our Telegram, our website, all that good stuff. So, and our merch and all that good stuff. So really, really excited about our opportunity. By the way, if you guys didn't get a chance to check out me and CKJ, man, I can't believe it was 2 hours and 34 minutes, but we were on. CKJ had some technical difficulties. I got on and started the show. Shouts out to Edo Farina for allowing us to use his platform as well. Just with him alone was over 5,318 views, but shouts out to Edo for that. And you guys get a little bit of what me and CKJ was talking about right here. The only way we can let you guys know how much we appreciate you guys, Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin, IBF family, the greatest families on planet Earth, EARF. Guess what? This is for you. You're damn straight. Yeah, so that was me and CKJ yesterday. It was an incredible talk. We were talking about Vegas. We were talking about so many different things. See if we can pull up some of the things we were talking about here. If you guys get a chance, make sure you guys go. You can check it out on Edo's page, CKJ's page, my page. I don't want my stream to damn shut down or something. Looked like it was buffering or something. But you can here's a little bit of CKJ here.
Out there and held a sign up, and he was like, "House of CKJ." I said, "Oh my God!" I could not believe the guy went out in front of Ripple Labs and held that sign up. It says.
I remember when I did that too, guys. I went out to Ripple one time. I was talking to, I thought I had it on my shorts. I can't find it, but I remember one time me and my wife, just when we were living up in the, up towards wine country, and I decided to jump in the car. I don't know how far ago it was. And I drove out to San Francisco. It was only like an hour and a half from my house or something like that when we were living up there in wine country. And I tried to walk in like I was a boss. I walked in, and there was security before you can even get up the elevators. And the lady's like, "Excuse me, can I help you?" And I was like, "No, this is not it right here." I was like, "Yeah, I'm here to," and I was trying to act like I was on point. So yes, I'm here to go upstairs and see someone over at Ripple. Yeah, I was trying to act like I had an appointment or something. I didn't act like that. I didn't indicate that. She was like, "Well, do you have an appointment?" I was like, "I don't need one. You let them know Six8Jay here. One of those XRP wells. You let them know I'm here. I'm sure they'll come out." And I just turned around like I was a boss. She goes, and I could tell I stunned her. I could tell she was confused because she was like, "This dude acting like a boss." So she actually got on the phone. She looked at me like, "Damn, this dude must be important." She got on the phone. "Hello, yeah, I have, what was your name, sir?" "Let him know Six8Jay, a very big investor's here." And I turned back around again, like trying to ignore. She's like, "Yeah, there's a guy here trying to visit." And, okay, thank you. Click. And she's like, "Well, sir, you need an appointment." I was like, "Damn it, I tried." I broke character after she said I couldn't get up there. Where's that damn video? I put it up here somewhere. It was funny as hell, bro. I'm trying to see if I can find that. It was before I came back out to Vegas. This is all Vegas stuff. This was before I came back out to Vegas. I don't remember when I posted that, but it's funny. If you guys go through the shorts, I don't take up too much time because I told you guys I'm gonna keep it under a damn hour. It was funny as hell. I walked over like I was a boss. Yeah, anyways, you guys get a chance, make sure you guys go check it out. And make sure you guys go check out our Crypto for Life page. You guys, we definitely appreciate you guys in a major way. We have a Rolodex of phenomenal information from dollar cost averaging in, out, all that good stuff, and some of the greatest interviews. Crypto for Life with your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay. Make sure you go hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys in a major way. Stay close to the people who want more for you than from you. Ooh, I like that. Stay close to the people who want more for you than from you. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? Are there people out there that really are really like that? Of course they are. That's how I am. I don't want nothing from you. I want everything for you. And those are the kind of people I love being around, which I believe that you guys are the same way. Facts. Shouts out to those type of people. XRP spot ETFs could get the green light by May 22nd, says my guy Smoke. And if you guys go here, Smoke shares this right here. It says the SEC acknowledged XRP applications for spot ETFs. I believe there's like 11 or 12 of them now, towards the end of February, as well as other tokens. May 22nd is an important date to watch in light of the recent ETF approval of a 2x XRP from Tectrum, if that's how you say it, as the SEC must respond to Grayscale's XRP spot filing by then. Now, you guys understand, Grayscale, you don't mess with Grayscale. You don't mess with BlackRock. When they file something, damn it, you want to go to court? Let me stop. That's how I got done last time with Bitcoin. The less you react, the more control you maintain. That's a fact. XRP ETFs could remove coins from the market, creating less supply and higher prices. Analysts predict XRP price could reach $27. That'll make you want to holler if if the ETF approval goes through. Now, guys, you're talking about a lot of stuff. BlackRock's potential ETF involvement could trigger a massive XRP demand. And you guys know how it is. You know, it's kind of like when, what's that dude's name? Charles Gasparino had that interview with, and then shouts out to Bullish Bird. I say, what's up to Bullish Bird? Bullish Bird in the house, Nest Force, Big Bro and Crypto Tales. And you said you what? Cooking what? Making bacon, burger, dogs, chicken, steak. Damn, boy, you out there grilling. Tails when, you know, Tails got all his reservations for Las Vegas. He said, man, hold on, man. I'm about to sell it. Now, I know it's Easter. He's out there celebrating Easter. Cooking up all that meat, all that food. Huh, Tails? Did I get no invite? Damn it. I had to catch a flight, get me a pizza, a chicken, and leave. That's crazy. You know how big of a foodie you are if you did something like that. Like, like I know a couple people that could barbecue. I probably would do that. Let me go back and fly back to Fresno and get some of that barbecue. Let me stop. All right, so guys, this is big though. If BlackRock, you know, it's funny because when he did an interview with Charles Gasparino, I know I'm all over the place, but Charles says, "Are you guys looking at an ETF?" He goes, "I can't answer that right now." And he says, "No, you can answer. It's just me and you. Are you looking to is BlackRock looking at following the ETF, XRP ETF?" He's like, "You don't want me to answer that." And he's like, "The hell I don't." He's like, "Well, I can't answer it, damn it." But you know, when BlackRock hits, man, they all hit, and when they all hit, BlackRock has to hit. It works hand in hand. Max Avery says, if you're invested in real utility-based projects, having a realistic time horizon for massive changes to the entire global financial system is important. And he responded to your boy Six8Jay when I put wealth moves from the impatient to the patient. Facts. Wealth moves from the impatient. Why is this damn thing over here promote? I ain't promoting nothing, damn it. Wealth moves from the impatient to the patient. Isn't that something I try to hit it and they got me trying to promote my junk? Nobody has to promote nothing. Trying to get some money from me. Let's see here. This looks like what's coming. My man Ash Crypto says every altcoin season or alt season has started after a bear trap. It happened in 2017, 2021, and will happen again. This kind of correlates with what we showed above of being in that uptrend right now, guys. So I think once this tariff stuff kind of cools down a little bit, once we can get some of that stuff to subside, all this everybody trying to poke their chests out internationally with the U.S. I think once that happens, we could probably get to a place that we see something amazing happen. How does it feel knowing you'll be rich? That's a question I had. If you guys don't mind putting it in the chat, let me know. How does it feel knowing you're going to be rich someday? Does it feel amazing? I think so. DCA Crypto Days in the house. Shouts out, guys, and this is funny. I put crypto expectations after Trump got elected. This is what I didn't put that, but December, everybody's like, oh my God, I'm about to go get a Lambo. And then all of a sudden January hit, damn, what's all these tariff things? What are you talking about? Everybody got down to that Ford, whatever that is, like a little hatchback. And then by February, it was like, oh my God, something's wrong. You got like one of those Oh, that picture cracks me up. It's a fact, though. Guess what, guys? You control the pen of your story. You and you alone control the pen of your story. I also want to give a shout out to Ryan Coogler's Sinners earned $19.2 million in the film's domestic opening day. In the first day, 19.2. And I'm gonna tell you guys, we went and watched the movie. It was a dope movie. It was a dope movie. Shouts out to Paul Smith in the house. Good to see you, Paul. Yeah, it was a dope movie. Sinners with Michael B. Jordan. Man, he did a great job. Played like, him and his brother. Pretty dope. I like it. Shouts out to Big Bro 10. Well, I said, you remember Big Bro 10 just walked down there with that green crypto flash? I said, oh my goodness. Sign her up. She's part of the family, damn it. That's it. I try not to think about rich or poor. Focus on day to day. Yeah. Everyone's got their own thing. But shouts out to Nest Horse for that. It's all the mindset of individuals. Money is just a tool to allow you to have freedom. At least that's what it is for me. I worked my whole life, bust my ass my whole life, traveled all around the world. I mean, on some of the biggest stages around the world. Did this, did that. Had cell phones, so I had this, had that. Employees, all that. Did all that. And sometimes when you own your business, it owns you. You're always trading time for money, but then you get to a point with something like crypto where it's like it's not based off an employee, it's not based off a store, it's not based off of this, it's not based off of all these different things. And the most valuable asset, because I know people who work was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. I know people who work, and they work themselves right into the ground. And it's kind of like the Steve Jobs story where he said, man, I missed everything. I told you guys about the hospital thing, sitting there watching the machine, red and blue, red and green. He was suffering, and he's like, man, red means I'm in trouble. Doctors are running in trying to save me. He's skinny, look horrible. God rest, bless his soul. But he said, I missed everything. I missed my family. I missed my friend. I missed moments. And what I can tell you is my dad missed moments. There's my dad. It wasn't a dad, but he was my dad, if you know what I mean. And so, because he's so focused on everything else, he missed all the moments. And that was something that was very dear to me, that I didn't miss moments. And in the pursuit of having success, you're going to miss moments, but there are some things that wake you up, and all of a sudden what you thought was the most important, look, I got to have success. And then you start figuring out that purpose. And I think that's, where I got to in life, and I started understanding my time with my loved ones, especially my wife and children. That's what it was all about. So, everybody gets there. Everybody's got a reason why they want to make a lot of money. I want to make a lot of money for a Lambo and this and that. And there's nothing wrong with having all those things. But at the end of the day, for me, it's a tool to create freedom for myself and those who I love and care about. That'd be my definition right there. To create freedom for myself and those I love and care about. Bitcoin hadn't just broken the downtrend and successfully retested it as support for the first time since downtrend formation. So you can see right now, guys, we've broken through that. We're kind of bouncing around here. Hopefully we bounce off this and start heading back up to the upside. Okay, some will, some won't. So what next? Japan looks to ease import rules for American cars. And I think others will do the same. But for those who don't, oh well, move on. The same people felt that way about BTC. What am I talking about? Edo Farida put this out and says, to be honest, do you really believe XRP can't hit $100? Are you crazy? That's what are you crazy? And I said, the same people felt that way about BTC when it was at $2, when it was at a penny, when it was less than a penny, when it was $5, when it was $10. It had never hit 100. Where are we at now? Didn't it get up to like 105,000? And the retrace isn't back down to 15. What does the retrace back down to now? Let me see. Is it 10,005? Oh, $84,000. You better wake your ass up. That thing was less than a penny. Oh, gosh. You got to love it. You just got to love it, man. Some people just sit around and just, oh, my God, what's going to happen? Can I be rich? What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. It's just called time. Damn it, you're already in position. You're here. You're winning. You're in place. You know how many people back in the day that when they got the Bitcoin at a penny, or even at $1 when Da Vinci was, get one Bitcoin for $1. $1 freaking dollar. You guys remember that video, don't you? I know Da Vinci Jay can be a little bit of, what is that? Bitcoin for $1. I think that's his video. Yeah, where's that? Right here. Where's that? $1 freaking dollar.
And I most of you, and it's kind of me thanking me for recommending Bitcoins. Now, I'm hoping that every single one of you buys $1 worth of Bitcoins, just $1 freaking dollar, because you're going to be thanking me.
Damn it! Can you imagine that? Going back like whatever, 12 years ago, 13 years ago, one Bitcoin for $1. See, this is why people hate on it, because they didn't get it for a damn dollar. But here you are, 6.8Jay, kind of doing the same thing. Maybe I need to lean back in my chair like he's doing. Huh? Maybe I need to lean back in my chair. Be looking at you guys. You guys need to go out there and get XRP for $2. Just $2 freaking dollars. Let me stop. Is that too much acting? Good Lord. Maybe I should get like an Academy Award for that. What do y'all think? Should I get an Academy Award for that one? The thing is, for XRP to hit $100, it would need to hit a 100 trillion market cap. Yeah, maybe like in 20 years. Yeah, bro. I mean, look, Banana Republic, shouts out to you, brother. No love lost on that. But people just get caught up in that damn market cap, and it's not. Everybody keeps trying to compare it to everything else that's out there. Oh, well, Bitcoin in the market cap and Polkadot in the market cap. The market cap doesn't mean shikaka, which is another word for shit. When you start looking at the institutions, when they say it's not like a me and you, all other assets are a me and you game. Me and you, me and you, me and you, me and you, retail. Not with these utility coins. Coins like XRP, IOTA, XLM, XDC, these coins get institutional adoption. You'll see them soar when they start dealing with the trillions of dollars. People don't realize, see, that's why when I hear people make comments, and nothing against you, Banana Republic, when people, they haven't dug enough. They haven't done enough due diligence. It just tells me in the way they're responding. Because if we got 10%, look, what, didn't they just make an acquisition for $1.2 billion of Hidden Road or whatever it's called? Right? You got to understand, they continuously put the pieces in place so that they're able to be ready. So when the time comes, they can grab a part of that. Can you imagine? I mean, how many people, look, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the smartest guy in the room, but I know the attorneys are. I know Jimmy Valley is. I know a lot of these other big time smart ass, Jake Clavers and everybody else are very smart. Max Avery, Dr. Zarag out of India, and all these different people that did the XRP evaluation. So when I look at people who are brilliant in the financial world, saying that if it caught 10%, just 10%, it would be over six digits, or not six, but like $1,000 coin. I'm just saying. So you can't look at market cap and let that be the determination of why you're. Look, here, let me take that back. Because some people still think the world is. So we're just gonna say this: whatever you think, you're right. If you think that's what you think, you're right. But at the end of the day, when some of us look up and you look at your XRP and say, "Damn, how come that brother is worth hundreds of millions or tens of millions?" Well, I thought it had something to do with the goddamn market cap. I'm here to tell you, guess what? I love you all. Can't we all just get along? Have I told you lately that I love you? For all you guys that are here, Paul Smith, Banana Republic, Crypto Tales, Nest4, Jeanette, McFadden, Big Bro 10, all you guys, damn it, we love you. This is for you.
What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the mooning? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing.
What?
Going back to go back, got them choosing.
XRP?
Which one? XLM? Bag it up. This one? Bag it up.
Oh, Lord, I just love it. Here we go. Attention, DAP. Anybody know what that means? DAP? Do I need to say it? I'm going to go and say it for y'all. Attention, dumb ass people. That's what it means. If you don't like something I posted or said, it's okay. Just keep your ass moving on. Just like this. And I wrote this back on 23 hours ago. Attention, dumbass people. If you don't like something I posted or said, it's okay. Just keep on moving on. Huh? I should have like my Barry White voice. Just keep on moving on. I don't know. I just don't like being 100 trillion market cap. No, it's okay, bro. It's okay, Banana Republic, brother. We're all here to learn and get rich together, baby. Come on now. Nothing but love for you. I appreciate you being here. Shouts out to Banana Republic 2039. Shouts out. All right, let's keep it going. Old news still hits hard, baby. Binomial is launching the first ever CFTC regulated XRP futures in the U.S. Guys, here's what it's about. Connected dots. Here's what people don't understand. And I want to kind of touch on this because my brother or sister, I'm not sure, Banana Republic is in the house. I don't really like, I know who it is. I don't know who it is, but shouts out to Banana Republic. Here it is. This is what I always tell people. You ever remember when you were a kid and they said, when someone picks on you, it's like one of those type of things. Go watch the documentary from Fruition Productions, Rig from the Start. You got to ask yourself, why? That's the thing that killed me with some people. Why? Why? No, it does sound crazy. And that's first, I agree with him on that. It does sound crazy, but you got to understand that's how most, like if someone would have told you, you got this thing where you get on an app and be able to use other people's cars. What? Are you crazy? Or you can go out there and rent your house out for people to use like a hotel. What? Ain't nobody gonna be doing no Airbnb or no Uber. I can tell you right now, when I came out with the iWatch trademark, people like, ain't nobody gonna want to have no damn phone on their wrist. Sometimes the most unbelievable things are the things that get people super wealthy. That's all I got to say about that. Now, here's what I also say. Go back and do your due diligence. Connect the dots. Why? Why? Out of all the assets, there's XL, there's a bunch of assets. Why XRP? Why? And whenever somebody asks why and how can it do that? It's impossible. Well, the one thing that they all made fun of, people like DaVinci people like Carl the Moon, oh, it's going to be used for the one thing everybody kept picking on XRP about is what makes it so freaking unique that they were ahead of their time. That's what everybody kept saying. It's ahead of its time. And now all of a sudden you see look how long it's taken. We need another 60 days. You don't need no more damn time. They don't need no more damn time. The SEC don't need nothing. This is all strategic. Just like, Trump made a mistake. Can you imagine the fact that Trump came out and made a mistake saying strategic reserve and had dinner with Brad and Stewart eating that damn beef bourguignon or whatever the hell it's called, that steak, and you look up to the right and all the crypto companies in the world. Who was on the right of Trump? Brad Garlinghouse, Sergey, whatever from Chainlink, important companies. The fact that he said XRP is going to be part of the strategic reserve, then like I wouldn't say backtrack, but like, oh, Trump, hold on, brother. We want to keep some of this stuff hush-hush while we're... I'm just saying. They're acquiring some of the biggest names when everybody was panicking. Banks were shutting down. They were acquiring, hiring, expanding, connect the damn dots. You think they're acquiring companies for $1.2 billion to go play hopscotch, to go play Yahtzee, to go play chess? Yeah, they're playing chess, but not in the way that people think. And so it's like everybody looks at what's hot. No, oh my God, meme coins say, oh my God, I can get in here and make $1 million from $2. I get 15 zeros behind that coin. And a lot of times what happens, we look at the things that are shiny and bright and Solana and all the meme coins and all this stuff. And meanwhile, you sleep on what's right in front of you. You sleep on things that are going to change the damn world. There's going to be people who make millions of dollars on bullshit. Excuse my language. Am I right, world be free? Sis? There's people who've made money. I've heard stories. People made money on straight shikaka. Bullcrap. Not shikaka, but you know what I'm saying? Like I use that word for, but straight crap. And then there's going to be the kind of people who, there's a difference between rich and wealthy. The people who get it, the people who connect the damn dots, the people, see, it's hard sometimes. It's hard sometimes. One of the hardest things to do, and I'm not going to down talk nobody here. God knows I'm not better than anybody, but I'll tell you what, I know business. And I'm talking from a perspective of a guy who took nothing, and created millions in crypto. Right? I didn't buy my way to it. I created it. My wife can tell you, she's in the chat. I am OCD, ADHD, whatever the hell you want to call it, on learning, getting better. I've been doing it my whole life. That's how I went from welfare, food stamp to where I'm at now. Ask anybody in my family, anybody that knows me. At the end of the day, it's about positioning yourself. What was out there is about having vision, and not everyone has it. Now, that's no shot to anybody here, but you got to think outside the box. See, the box, let me look over here and see what the market cap is. And this is what DaVinci and Carl the Moon said. It's going to go to zero. Like that's why I started my own show, because people get caught up in what everybody else is saying instead of the hardcore, just facts. And I put this out to some people. Please tell me an asset with better upside potential than XRP. And man, if you come out here and go, well, ZBBB, and wait, shut the hell up. I'm not talking about hopium. I don't do my chat off hope. I don't do my chat based off of any of that. Facts. You guys ever see on my whatchamacallit? And people probably think I'm just crazy when I do this. You ever notice when I put something, hold on, where's it at? You ever see me post something And at the end of that post, fact. You ever see me put that? It's not like I'm like cuckooing for Cocoa Puffs. It's facts. And that's the problem when I was from the outside looking in, and I've been in this space since 2017. I started creating money, and I'll tell you, my story has not been perfect. But I'm one of those ones that made it, that's continuously making it. And as I'm looking at YouTube and I'll see these people going, go get Clifford the Big Red Dog, go get this, go get, and they're taking no accountability for what the hell they're saying. Or people like, Carl Moon, VTHO, it's going below 0, and then you go, I bought so many millions of XRP. Like, dude, what about the people who listen to you? This show was created based off of that bullshit. The fact that no one took accountability, the fact that I keep it 100, I'm going to tell it like it is. I don't care about it. I've had people coach me on how to make money in YouTube. And it doesn't feel like me. Me and Mike will talk about this all the time. This feels like me. Now, I could do some pre-recorded. Maybe one of these days I'll get a team and do some. It's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's getting the clicks. That's getting the money. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's not where my heart's at. There's a difference. Right? I could do what everybody else is doing to make money, but that's not my heart's at. So the point I'm trying to say, guys, is you got to think outside the box. You got to do your research. You got to do your due diligence. I know I'm all over the place, but if you connect those damn dots, and that's why I always go back and say, why? Why did they go after XRP? Why? And why is that same damn asset that everybody called a scam, a sham, it's a banker's coin and all these things? Why is that CEO in the same room with Trump? Why did he have 4 different meetings with Trump? Why did Trump have dinner with him, but other people can't even get a damn picture? Why? Man, get the hell out of here, bruh. Get the hell out of here, bruh. Okay, you know what, man? I'm gonna leave that one alone. Everybody has their own opinion. I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh my God, I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyways, I'm not. All right. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Because that's nothing bad to say. It's nothing bad for you to have a person. Because somebody could say Skunk G-String coin is going to be bigger than XRP. I can't get mad at you for that. I just can't. So at the end of the day, everyone's entitled to opinion. But I'm just saying, for this particular subject, what we were talking about, to my man, where's he at? Banana Republic. He said, so if you do your research and you ask why, and you ask why they got all these things and all these acquisitions, everything they're putting in place, you look at Rick from the start, you look at all the stuff they did. That documentary why did all that happen about this company and this asset? Why? And you connect the dots. I'm telling you, I've never in my life seen something like that happen without there being a bigger reason. And like I said, and again, this is not me. God, James, you're really being protected. No, it just. Again, Bitcoin's at $85,000, Ethereum's at $1,500. Neither one of them do what XRP does. BNB does not do what XRP does. Solana does not do what XRP does. And I don't want to hear about everybody's else. Oh, this and that. I got stories for days about Justin Sun. I did a huge deep dive on Tron, and yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone because some people, be like, hey, this is gonna get me to the promised land. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you look at the top 5, and I'm sorry, right now, the top 5 is Bitcoin. You don't count stablecoin. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, and Solana. There's a lot of coins, I think, and I got a lot of coins. That's what's so funny. A lot of you guys, oh my God, I don't even talk about the millions and millions of coins I got outside of, some of these coin people are getting all excited about. I got them just tucked away, but they're not XRP. They're not. So when you look at the top 5 coins and you look at this coin with all that potential, that's had the most abuse, been ridiculed, suffered, corruption, the SEC, the past presidents, Jay Clayton's, everybody tried to destroy it, and is thriving at number. It's the actual right now. If you take out Tether, it's the 3rd best asset in all of crypto at $2. Not 136 like Solana. That's a lot of money. You can't get a big ass bag with that unless you got a lot of money. You're not going to get a big bag of BNB. You can't get a big bag of Ethereum or BTC. Most people can't afford to have one BTC. I bought BTC at 3,500, been accumulating, but $2. And even if it was $100, no one has the same upside potential. Bitcoin does it. If you say it is, bullshit. Ethereum does it, bullshit. BNB, Solana, not the same thing. They're all amazing. I don't even take nothing away from Bitcoin. It's just not this asset. That's all I got to say about that. No, I'm going to move on. Read my entire comment. Where you at, Ness Force? What entire comment? It does sound crazy, but sometimes crazy things happen. Okay, this is what you're talking about. I hear you, Banana Republic. It does sound crazy, but sometimes crazy things happen. Market cap is an illusion in this instance, in my opinion. No, bro, thank you for checking me up on that one. You're right. And that's what I'm trying. Like, I don't say this out of, you know what I'm saying is, I remember when I was coming up in business, I used to tell my friends and family, I said, if there was something I was passionate about, like the iWatch thing, the smartwatch thing, or anything in life, right? And I was passionate about it, it's like, have you ever got so frustrated, even like with crypto, like you just wish you could, I used to tell people this when I was coming, I said, I wish I could just jump up like a vampire and bite what I know, like everything I know in your neck. You know, there's no such thing as vampire. First of all, Six8Jay said, Blade is real. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm using a metaphor analogy, right? The analogy is if I could bite the information, because I don't know too many people who does the same type with the same passion, due diligence that I do. I just don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are, but not, that's like me saying someone works harder than me. I'm sure they probably do, but I'm not going to admit it because I know my work ethic, right? Especially when it comes to things I'm passionate about. So I always said, man, if I could just bite, like, you know, not bite, again, metaphor, like a vampire, and just, you know, that you ever see those vampire movies where you bite and you're like, oh, I see everything he sees. It's just a weird, anyways, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Let me move on, shoot. But if I could do that, it would save people, like, I wish I could go to family members. They're like, I don't know about, I don't believe in that. Come here, horror. You're like, oh my God, I'm about to go FOMO. Let me stop. I'm being silly, but I'm being serious, but silly at the same time. Okay, let's move on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because here's the thing I realized a long time ago. And this is one thing I try not to get in debate because it's not. That's why sometimes I get passionate. I have to remind myself, success or wealth, it's a weird thing to say. It's not going to be for everybody. It's not. Stinking thinking is typically what keep most people out of a successful situation. And stinking thinking a lot of times is exactly why people are where they're at in life. Facts. I know some brilliant people that I love and care about. Brilliant. And they never listen. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Everyone always acts like they know. You ever meet people who just act like they know everything, but they're not where they want to be at in life or financially? You ever notice that? I am. I'm saying there's room to grow, but I'm just saying that's the point I'm talking about. I know everything, but I haven't accomplished anything. Or, well, it don't matter. That doesn't determine. No, it does determine. Because if you're stuck, what did you do 5 years ago to be unstuck today? What are you going to do today to be unstuck 5 years from now? I'm very humbled to know that I don't know everything. But when I do know something like God is real, you can't debate that with me. I've done the research. Oh, God is not real. What? We can debate this for days, but I know what I know about God. I know what I know about XRP. I know what I know about other assets in this space. Bitcoin and XRP. I know what I know. I've done my research. Just like when CKJ gets when he goes, man, I've done my research about XCN or XCB or, XBC, whatever, he's done his research. That's why he's so passionate about it. When you've done your research, you've done your research. And these are people who are respected. Anyway, let's move on. All right. Sounds like I'm preaching them now. I'm just passionate, man. I'm passionate when I know what I know. It's like, ask me, is God good, Jay? What? Oh, we're about to be here for like 5 hours. What? When you know, you know. Facts. Let's move on. That passion and the coffee, they don't mix well together all the time. It doesn't matter when, as long as you're in. Facts. It doesn't matter when or how much you got, as long as you're planning it. Remember, whatever you do is right. It's funny. I look up on these comments sometimes. People say, "Man, I only got 500 XRP. Is that enough?" Man, that is more than most people. Again, think about it. Just think of a time. You've been busting your ass for 5 years. Could you go another 5 years and let's say one day that thing hits 1,000? If Jimmy Valley and all, if Joe Katz, David Schwartz and Brad Garl, any of these guys are just 10% right, not $10,000, $1,000, and you got 500 XRP. That's 500,000. That changes your life. I don't care who you are. That's life-changing money. I only got 500. What? I only got 100 XRP. I don't know. In time. Just saying. And you know, it's so funny. Somebody hit me up, 6-8, why you tell those people that's enough? It is. Everybody's situation is uniquely theirs. I'll never down talk or discredit someone because of wherever you at in life. You know, I got a fraction of Bitcoin. Okay. One day if it hits 1 million, you got a fraction of that. Or a fraction of it. Some people think it can hit 4, 5, 6, 10 million. Some people don't think that, and some people didn't think it could get past $100 Bitcoin or $1,000 or $10,000. That's what I'm saying. Like opinions. Think about how many opinions have people broke right now. Just think about that for how many people's opinions have their asses broke, or how many times somebody's listened to somebody's opinion, right? Who, in my opinion, that's why you got to be careful, because the same people say it's going to go to zero, right, Carl? It's going to go below zero, Da Vinci. Really, Carl? I'm telling you, it's going below zero. And then you get on there, it's going to $24. I got 1.something million. Like, what? No accountability. You're smart. And you're smart. You guys are billionaires or worth hundreds of million. You're smart. Shame on you. That's all I'm saying. Move on. No shots out, just facts. I mean, I can't, what do I do? I'm getting used to deleting dumbass people and their dumbass comments. Facts. It's just a fact. XRP, and again, it's hard because, you know, one thing I always say, and I say this very kindly, when I had my business, I got to pick and choose who I was in business with. That's the I always say the greatest thing about crypto, anybody can do it, and the worst thing about crypto, anybody can do it. Because when there's an opportunity, you subject yourself, which is one of the reasons I almost didn't do YouTube. You subject yourself to mindsets that are probably not really on the same level of where you would be at in business. And I don't take that as a cheap shot. Everybody's in this chat. I believe we all have the same mindset. We're playing the crypto game. We're going to have different opinions. There's nothing wrong with that. But I got people in my own family who won't listen to anything. Crypto, you say crypto is like talking about the devil. You talk about opportunities like, oh, no, it's not. Oh, God. Or they won't answer your damn phone or call you back or none of that stuff. Okay. XRP is in a class of its own. I do agree with that. Keep getting mad or start getting rich. Facts. Guys, I'm going to get out. I told you guys it's going to be less than an hour. I got my wife waiting downstairs. There's so much more stuff I want to cover. Damn, so much more stuff I want to cover. But let me get up out of here. I got to get out of here, guys. Sometimes I get on one like I did today. Right after FTX happened, I was talking to my uncle about it and being a good time to buy. My aunt scolded at me like I was Satan. Nest Force. You know what's so crazy? Can I say this before we get up out of here? Here's what's so crazy. I know I came from nothing. I know I was on welfare. So like when you're telling people something, sometimes people only give you credit based off what you've done, and it's kind of a crappy thing. So can you imagine going to a family member and saying, "Hey, I heard about this thing called Airbnb. I remember Mike Novogratz talking about how he got the phone call. They keep the cash on the mattress." Yeah. Donatello, I love that. But no, it's I remember imagine you telling somebody about something and they discredit you because of where you're at in life. And also, can you imagine telling somebody about Bitcoin at $1? You need to get Bitcoin. That stupid money, they're using that for drug trafficking and blah, 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 and all this. And Elizabeth Warren said, I don't know if she, but all this stuff. And then all of a sudden they look at me and it's 100,000. Like that's got to be the hardest thing ever. That's why I realize it's not. And even when you accomplish things, like I've accomplished some things in my life by the grace of God, man, I humbly say that. And you call people and it's like, you can't get no credit until it happens. Then they're like, oh my God, Jay, that's what you were talking about when it was like 12 cents when you talking about XRP. And that's that thing that went up to $3.40 something. I'm like, yeah. Can you take some time to let us know? I'm like, no, like, but I'll send you some, because it's like, bro, like I'm somewhere else now. Like I'm not in that mode of ABC. I'm on like XYZ now. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the problem. No matter what it is, some people just won't listen to you. It is what it is, man. And so, but I always go back to the whole saying when you're on the airplane, the stewardess says, make sure you guys put on your mask before helping anyone else. That's literally what you got. You got to go out there and just create your own damn success and then go back. And maybe look, here, this is how I look at it. If you told somebody about XRP at 50 cents, I don't know, 5 months ago, 4 months, whatever it was, 5 months ago, right? At 50 cents, it went to $3.40. Now it's down to $2. When it got to $3.40, they felt a certain kind of way. They're like, oh my God, I probably should have listened to Donatello. I should have probably listened to Nest Force or Dan or X Lloyd or whatever, right? And then it goes down to $2. Like, ha ha, told you it's down by, it's almost like misery loves company. They love the fact that people who aren't doing crap want to see you fail. It's just because it makes them feel comfortable about their own shit, right? It's facts. And so, but what happens is when XRP gets to $20 or $100, right? Think about this for a second. People are like, oh my God, World Be Free told me about that. Oh my God. Is that what Nestforce was talking about? Oh my God, that's what DCA Crypto Day was talking about. This is what you have to, I'm going to enjoy my day. But this is what I'm definitely going to enjoy my day. But this, I'm about to get out of here right now. But this is what you have to remember. The opportunity is still there at $100, right? Because it's like someone missing Bitcoin at $1 and then it gets to 100 and they're like, oh my God, Jay, that's what you were talking about? Yeah. But look at where it could still go. And look at it now. It's at 80 something thousand. So even if people, this is what you got to understand. Go out there and win first, because a lot of you guys that got in at 50 cents, y'all going to be rich at $20. Y'all going to be rich at $100. And even then, now you can go back and show them, look, I mean, I wouldn't tell the world what you got, but like family member or brother, sister, friend, cousin, auntie, whoever it is. Look, this is what I got. Got around. I'm about to leave right now too. This is what I got. And there's still an opportunity, because the potential of this is 10,000, 50, it is sharp, but as these things start working out, they'll start revealing themselves. But anyways, I'll leave it at that, guys. I'm gonna get up out of here as well. I'm sorry, my wife's probably waiting downstairs. I know you guys gotta get out of here as well. Happy Easter. Your opinion is your own. There's nothing wrong with have an opinion, but make sure you follow the facts that are gonna get you rich. Follow the facts that are gonna get you wealthy. Wealthy. You can get rich off off a skunk G-string coin. You can get rich off of whatever coin. But if you want to get wealthy, this is one of those times that I think when you look at Bitcoin, it was under $1. It was $1,300 for $1, $13,000 for $10. No, wait, is that right? $1,300 for $1, $13,000. Anyways, when it was less than a penny. I had the math before, but for those people who played that game, they're filthy rich. This is our time. It's going to happen again. With the asset that was created to be better in every way. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. We're going to get out of here. Nestforce, XRP Nelson, DC Crypto Dave. Who else we got in here? World Be Free. I got to get out. I have been rumbling on. Didn't even get past my whole show because, that's how that passion goes. Donatello, thank you for stopping in, for being part of the family. We've got Dan. Lots of love to Dan. X Lloyd is in the house. Show the chart, Jay. Facts. I know, right? I should have showed the chart. We're going to get out of here now. We've got... who else we got in here? Shouts out to Banana Republic. Shouts out to Paul. Crypto Tales of the Slingshot. Crypto Tales got that slingshot, baby. He's ready. He's booked up. Got those tickets. I try not to think about Richie. Yeah, that's right. Nestforce. Shouts out to my beautiful queen Jeanette. I'm about to come downstairs right now. We out of here. Big Bro 10. DCA Crypto Dave's in the house. Shouts out to Dave Adams. Shouts out to Josh and all those guys who've helped me with all this, especially Dave Adams this morning with kids on the Easter, helped me get my stream back going as far as all set up the way it is now. Who else is in here? Bullish Bird, Shovel Mofo's in the house. Shovel Mofo, I love that. Erica Garcia and the Garcia family. Shouts out to Paul, Elias, and Laz, and my sister Erica Garcia, the Garcia family. Shouts out to Miss C888. What's up, sis? How you doing? Good to see you. Operation Shutdown, Silver Days XRP, First Man, Anthony Wanner, who else is in here? Tales with the super chat. Thank you, brother. Big Bro 10, Mike Man, brother Broski's in the house. That's my brother. Happy Easter to your families. Happy Easter to you, Crypto OG, all you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Before we get out the door, a little bit more Tales. Here we go.
Pull up in a spacecraft and bags on us.
What?
Get into them bags so them stacks on us. In a different bracks where they try to tax on us. Government some lies but them bags blowing up. Spitting 16s, keep them bags stuffed up. Give you more game than your mainstream rappers. Told you get the bag, disconnect from the fuzz. Your favorite rapper clone and he can't beat trust.
Love you guys. Happy Easter. Until next time, it's your boy James, aka Six8Jay. Greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. Happy Easter. Peace.